Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the Three Amigos. I'm your host, the nice lad Ray Pearson. I'm joined here by the good fellow Sean Doyle.
Hey, boss.
And I'm also joined here by the nice lady Coral Tucker.
Hello.
And today's topic, now, Sean, Coral, I'm sure we've all heard conspiracy theories before.
Yeah.
Some of them can be a little bit interesting, like, the moon landing being fake, make you think a little bit. Some can be a little weird, saying that, Elvis Presley is still alive. But some can also be a little bit stupid, like, how the government's run by reptiles.
A little wacky, if I do say so myself.
Wacky, that's what I say. We're bringing the bottom of the barrel, the wacky conspiracy theories around. Coral, are you ready?
Yes, I am. Ready to hear them.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am so ready for some conspiracy theories.
Good. So now, being that we live on the beach here,
Right.
we have a great big beautiful ocean. And in the ocean are also
It's not
sharks.
beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
It's very big, but it's not beautiful.
First debate, is the ocean beautiful, yes or no?
No.
Yes.
It's just this giant blue thing that just sits there staring at you, waiting for you to drop dead.
It's God's biggest toilet.
Man, bada bing, bada boom.
Anyway,
Zing.
so what happens in the ocean are sharks. Now, there are many people who have fear of sharks. However,
I have a fear of sharks.
as sharks can be scary. But see here, I believe it was in 2010, there was a big shark attack off the coast of Egypt, and it wreaked havoc on the tourism, right? But actually, Egypt said that this was actually caused by the Israeli government and their spy sharks. The Egyptian government claimed in 2010 that Israel sent spy sharks over to Egypt to sabotage the tourism economy.
Like electronic sharks?
It doesn't specify, but these sharks are under the control of these girls.
I don't know. Doesn't seem very accurate to me. I don't know how you make a shark a spy.
If anyone could do it, I think it'd be Israel. So I'm going to assume that these are sharks. Yes, they are. It says that they are remote-controlled Israeli sharks.
Remote control, so that's like robotic.
Yes, so these
In
are.
the ocean. What?
Maybe they're just like cyborg implants, Like they have something attached to their spinal cord, gives them control over these feeble minds of these predators.
Well, no, actually, they have a GPS device. So Egypt claims that tourism is one of Egypt's biggest fields. Okay, it gives them a boost in their economy every single year. However, the shark attacks wreaked havoc on that. So Egypt claims that it was the Israeli government and their Israeli remote-controlled sharks that did this on purpose to purposely wreak havoc on the tourism industry.
Must have been quite the crunch when he was going after a tourist.
Oh, it was, Doyle. It was.
I can only imagine it now.
And the amount of money that they actually lost during this whole shark scandal was actually close to the millions in total. So it was a lot of money. This was no small.
Wait, how did they lose all this money?
Because their tourism industry. Because when the shark attacks started happening, people said, I don't want to go to Egypt because I will get nobbled on there by some remote-controlled Israeli sharks.
Well, that happens everywhere.
But they're not remote-controlled. Remote-controlled. Listen,
This happens everywhere.
Happens.
No, remote-controlled Israeli sharks.
Not
Those
that.
attacks happen everywhere. Are you in on this?
Last
you
year,
want to talk to us, Coral?
on the Outer Banks, there was a lot of shark attacks, or the year before.
And they were Israeli remote-controlled sharks, obviously.
No.
Obviously.
They
Key. They were.
Doyle. In times of these great stress, we need a hero of the ocean. Protector. An octopus. Dang. Coral, you don't know. I think you do, because you are rubbing your head right now in frustration.
What a tentacle.
So, okay, we're going to give a yay or nay. Do we think that this conspiracy theory is possible? First, nice lady, what do you say?
I mean, I guess it could be, like, with the technology that has really developed, but I don't know. I don't know why the Israeli government would do that.
Yes, this is Israeli marked all over it. Yes, I smell it.
This, you smell the salt. You smell that salty water all over the Israeli hands.
And the salty Israelis as well.
After all, this is going to come from a maybe to me. It's a maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a maybe too.
It's a maybe. However, you thought that one was wacky. We have a whole other story for you now. There's this whole debate. It's been between creationists and evolutionists. Creationists, of course, believe in religion, God, and evolutionists believe in scientists and the theory of evolution. But I have something here that explodes both of those theories and combines them into one. Now, the Bible teaches about Adam and Eve, the first man and woman on earth. But actually, they weren't the first man and woman. They were the first supernatural beings from outer space.
I want to walk out of this room right now.
I feel like a lot of people could think that, like, just...
Oh, even Bill and I, the science guys, talked about this. He's debated about this before. Yes, it's the debate between creationism and evolutionism. He says he supports the idea of bringing the two together.
I got nothing there. I really stopped.
Okay, hold on. Actually, but don't worry, guys. This gets better. Because you can't just get in here without a spaceship, right?
Right, Robbie.
Oh, don't worry. It wasn't a spaceship. It was a space ark. Because Noah was also an alien from outer space who drove out of the Eve here on the ark.
Okay, this is just getting out of hand now.
Okay, this is getting out of hand now that Adam and Eve are not real and that it's just aliens.
No, that was completely
Where does
acceptable.
This ark come? Where does that come from?
There was never a great flood. There was just a great passage of aliens.
Oh man, I need to take this in for a minute.
Yeah, exactly. I'm blowing your mind, aren't I?
Yeah, the history of the world is completely rewritten right here at this table.
Is E.T. God? However, though, there's also even more. It says that according to the Freedom of Information Act, we're finally able to access piles of declassified documents. Official reports, they say, prove that a flying saucer once crossed into Mount Ararat in Turkey, where it's traditionally believed that Noah's Ark came to rest after the Great Flood. You look so
Read that again?
baffled. See, that's because there were UFO sightings over where it's believed that Noah's Ark landed after the Great Flood happened, which is a Bible thing. So this is proof that Noah's Ark was just a flying saucer that led Adam and Eve to our Earth that began mankind. You look puzzled.
There's a giant hole in this for me.
What is that, Dora?
How does evolution play a major role here? Do we evolve from these alien things into us?
I think we do. I think we actually might. It says here.
Well, I say yes.
You say yes?
I say yes.
What do you say, our dear friend Coral?
I don't know. I'm just gonna go with an I don't know on this one.
Just an I don't know?
Yeah.
That sounds like a solid yes to me.
No.
So if I'm right, there are yeses all around at this table?
I believe so. Adam and Eve were extraterrestrials from a different planet.
Yes. But what was the apple? And what was the snake? Were they just an apple and a snake, or were they supernatural too?
I think it's just an apple and a snake here, it says, on this great Earth of ours. That brings a question about Earth. Earth itself has had actually a lot of conspiracy theories about it. There have been people saying the Earth is so flat, the Earth doesn't even exist. But I bring a whole new ballpark. Sometimes the answer is right under our nose. As this one says that the Earth is hollow.
I feel like they've proven that it's not, though.
Well, actually, that's because you don't know who runs the Earth. According to this theory, the Earth is not run by the president, not by humans, not by reptilians, but by the mole people.
The mole people.
The mole.
I'm sorry, what?
The mole.
The mole people. I've been okay with reptilians, the Illuminati, the government elite. I've been okay with all that. Mole people? You couldn't come up with a better name than mole people? What is wrong with you?
The mole people, though. That's who runs the Earth. It's the mole people.
Like, even the mole men would sound cooler than that. But no, they're just, what do we call them? God, they look like moles and they're people. Mole people!
Oh, if you thought this was... Oh, no, it gets better. Because the mole people are living with some friends down inside the whole Earth, including the Nazis and the Vikings.
Why the Vikings?
Who came up with this?
How are Nazis, Vikings, and mole people connected under the earth? And why is the earth hollow? And why are they all grouping down here?
I think we said it once in the Chester the Turkey video, but there is nothing but questions here involved, Doyle.
We can only answer this with more questions. There is no real solution to this.
Oh, Doyle, as they keep on reading, it just keeps on getting better. Aliens do not come from outer space, they come from within the hollow earth.
No!
This just gets better. So the earth is hollow, and...
Wait, so are you telling me there's just gonna be aliens popping out of the ground?
if we dig far enough, you will find a haven of mole people, Nazis, Vikings, and aliens all just chilling in beneath the earth.
False. It's false.
I can't even give like a fake yes here. This
I'm giving a yes to it. I'm gonna dig down the earth and find these people.
just so you know, we're gonna have a change.org petition in the description. Go sign it to say, President Trump, dig down and find the mole people. If you yourself are not a mole, Mr. President, you will help us find the true moles.
Well, we asked former President Barack Obama and former President George W. Bush. They have a lot more time on their
But
hands.
they don't have as huge of a drill that Trump does. He has a big drill, like the biggest drill.
But Bush has a giant drill. Bro, I believe that if George Bush was a mole person, I'd take that. I'd run with it too. A mole person was the leader of this country. Probably wasn't the first time either. It's probably, let's just go ahead and say Taft. Back from the early 1900s. He was a mole person too.
Why is that? Why Taft? That's so oddly specific.
I don't know, man. Maybe he was a mole person. You can't exclude him just because he's Taft.
Coral, do you think that Taft was a mole person?
No, I do not. I don't think there are mole people.
You genuinely look angry right now about this.
I think Andrew Jackson was both a Viking and a mole person.
And a Nazi. I know they didn't exist at the time, so he probably
Yeah, it's some fascist ideas. Like, Nazism wasn't a thing, so he was just fascist. No one understood him either.
Here are the presidents that I think were probably mole people. James Madison.
Okay.
Again, like you said, Andrew
Taft.
Jackson. Yes, Taft.
Taft. Yeah, it's no Taft.
Warren G. Harding.
Yeah.
And,
McKinley. William McKinley.
oh, yes. And
Because you had to buy Alaska to get more mole people here.
Alaska is just... The reason why no one's in Alaska is it's just a wild land of moles and Nazis and Vikings and aliens just running around.
That's why Russian stealth bombers tried to eliminate it, dude. He's trying to eliminate the threat of the mole people.
Yeah, no, Putin's not a mole person. He's trying to destroy the mole
Dude,
people.
Putin's an anti-mole
He's
person.
an anti-mole man.
He is hunting mole people.
He's hunting mole people.
Yes.
Again, I think we do need to start digging. Because if this is true, this is going to blow everything up that we've ever thought about in history. I mean, this blows it all wide open. Actually, I think the last person to be a mole person, I think, might have been... Who would you say was the last mole person?
Hillary Clinton.
I don't believe in this at all.
I say yes.
Hillary and Bill. Let's just throw Bill in the picture.
Bill and Jimmy Carter.
Right on.
Who were all slain by the man, the myth, the Ronald.
Well, actually, I think Jimmy Carter is more of a Viking, now that I think about it. He's more of a Viking, not really in league with the Illuminati, maybe part reptilian, part mole person, but mostly Viking.
I'm surprised that Crosby just walked away by now. I would. If we're talking about what U.S. presidents are Vikings, Nazis, and mole people.
Mole people.
And
right.
aliens. Don't forget about the aliens.
Right, the aliens, the Greys, they're chilling down there.
Kennedy's an alien. He's an alien. He covered
I think he's a regular person.
I think he's an alien. Next, we're going to move on to our final wacky conspiracy theory here. Nothing.
Oh, this is the last one?
Yes, the last time flies, Coral.
Stop paying attention to her.
Time flies. Wow. That seems like an awfully embarrassing thing to say.
Are you accusing me of being a mole person?
I am not accusing. I'm saying that you are.
Oh man, this. You know what? I tried the role of this gig, and now you're just blowing me out of proportion, man. You're telling everybody. That's not cool, man.
Cora, are you a normal person?
No,
Let's have a
I'm
digging. I
not.
want to have a digging contest between you and Joel. Find out which one of you's a mole person. It's like when you think someone's a witch and you tie them into the river.
Let's have a digging contest. That's the equivalent. Let's just all be mole people.
Yes. Anyway, but we're on to our fun conspiracy theory here, which is that we all know the Middle Ages. We all know the Middle Ages, right?
Right on, my dude.
Historically, it's one of the most important times in history. We can all agree, you know, we had the Crusades, Days Vault.
Oh,
Days Vault. Days Vault. We have, you know, rise of some beautiful art. We have just knights in general. But however, oh boy, what if I told you that all of that, everything I just said, it never existed? Because the Middle Ages never actually existed according to this conspiracy theory.
Is there any evidence to back this up? Like the Middle Ages were just made up?
I'm looking. Okay, it says here that the Middle Ages were an effort to prop up or name up the fractured Roman Empire by skipping ahead to the year 1000. So actually, it's saying we skipped over the Middle Ages, and it's just a myth covered up by
No!
we're back to the whole.
No!
Okay, apparently I've been missing out on a whole subgenre of conspiracy theories that says mole people. Because see, there's also another version of this that says if it wasn't the mole people, there's a version of this that does say there was mole people. So there's two versions of this. It's like Republicans and Democrats, see, and they're all that. But I think the mole peoples are far more realistic. Coral, I've never seen you look more disappointed in your entire life than you do right now.
I'm very disappointed.
Hey, don't get mad at me. I'm not the one who made them. I'm just the one who believes them. It's like I said with South Park with the crab people, except they're moles. Mole
Okay, I'm gonna go with
Mole
a big
people.
no on
Look
this
like
one.
moles.
No.
Giant yes, because I am a
No.
mole person. I know this is
Yes.
true.
Coral, you're a mole person too. You just gotta stop denying it. You can't hide what's inside.
You were at the Great Gathering last night. What are you talking about? Remember there was fruit punch? Oh, really good. I mean, I went out to dinner last night. I went to Applebee's and had some French fries.
Apples. Like how worms burrow within the apple.
Okay, I went to Subway. Yo, that's sub, man. It's good. Black Forest ham.
You got a sub man? Like a mole man?
Stop it!
Okay, fine, you got me.
Okay, back
Mole people are not real. End of story.
I was in the swamp with the alligators, okay? I'm sorry.
Okay, so let's go back to the Middle Ages.
It didn't exist.
Okay, so apparently German historian, oh god, are you ready for me to butcher your name?
Yeah, let's do
Heinrich Ehrlich decided that, nope, they were actually just made up. And it was, the Middle Ages, again, like I said, they were an effort to prop up the fractured Roman Empire. So they're saying that the Middle Ages is just a big cover-up. It was just a big cover-up. But no one knows exactly what they're covering up. It could be the fractured Roman Empire, it could be that the Roman Empire even continued into the Middle Ages, or mole people. It's one of these three things.
I really like the last one a lot.
What if it's like awful? What if the mighty Roman Empire is still alive and well today?
What if the Romans' leaders were all mole people? Like the Senate, the Emperor, his entire family, mole people.
Senate.
No, there are no mole people.
Have you ever seen The Incredibles?
There's a mole person at the end of it.
Yeah, and that's based on a true story. Yeah, dude. The Incredibles is based on a true
No,
story.
it's not.
Yes, it is, dude.
Okay, you folks. Alright, I think that's enough for me
That's
today.
enough for mole people for you today. Well, I mean, we've had a lot of.
There's never enough mole people, but
We've had Israeli sharks. We've had Adam and Eve aliens. We've had mole people a plenty, and Hollow Earth in the Middle Ages, and Deus Vult. Deus Vult. Deus Vult.
God wills.
Yes. So then, I think it was a pleasure talking with all you today. A pleasure.
I don't want to touch you.
Okay. A pleasure indeed. So, almost here. I am the nice lad Reagan Pearson.
I'm the good fellow, Doyle.
I'm the nice lady, Coral.
And we're all saying adios.
Amigos.
Oh.